Place the eye on the dissection tray. Locate the cornea, sclera, and optic nerve. Hold the eyeball gently with your thumb and forefinger at the cornea and near the optic nerve. Isolate the muscles surrounding the eye and remove the fat surrounding the eye. Identify the cornea, sclera, and optic nerve again once the fat and muscle is removed. Begin a cross-section of the eye by making an incision slightly behind the middle of the eyeball through the sclera. Do not cut deep into the eyeball or squeeze it too tightly, so as to not damage the interior structures. If some of the vitreous humor begins to come out of the eyeball as you cut through the sclera, let it come out slowly. Once you have made a cut around the eyeball, separate the eye into halves. Let the vitreous humor, gelatinous transparent material found inside the eye behind the lens, and any associated structures slowly slide out of the eye. Look at the inside front portion of the eyeball. The lens may still be suspended in the middle of the pupil. Observe the vitreous body, lens, and associated structures. The hyaloid fossa is an indention in the center of the vitreous body that supports the lens. Surrounding the hyaloid fossa is the zerula ciliaris, made up of suspensory ligaments that suspend the lens and stretch it into focus. You will also notice dark lines around the hyaloid fossa. These lines are pigment from the iris. Carefully remove the lens from its position in the front portion of the eyeball. It may still be supported in the pupil. Turn the front half of the eyeball over so that you are looking at the cornea. Cut the front of the eye around the outside of the cornea, where the cornea meets the sclera, to remove the cornea. You should encounter the aqueous humor, which provides nutrients to the cornea and maintains the shape of the front of the eye. Cut it in half to observe its thickness. The cornea focuses incoming light rays on the retina. Carefully separate the edge of the iris from the inner surface of the eye. It should come out intact. Pick up the back half of the eyeball and observe the structures on the inside. Identify the retina, which contains the cone and rod receptor cells. Turn the back half of the eyeball over and observe the optic nerve on the outside of the eye. Look at the interior of the back portion of the eyeball again. Move the retina so that you can see the dark, metallic-looking tissue at the back of the eye. This is the choroid, a thin layer that lies between the retina and the sclera. The portion of the choroid that appears iridescent blue and green with shades of yellow is called the tapetum and is not present in humans.